Itself out, with Amber Heard now giving an in-depth interview where, in the most passive-aggressive way imaginable, she denounced the jury that awarded Depp the 10+ million for her claiming that he abused her. Now, before I play pieces of this interview and tell you why I think she at times is living in an alternate reality, let me say that I initially thought that it was crazy for Johnny Depp to sue her. I saw that verdict against him in England, where he unsuccessfully sued a newspaper for calling him a wife beater. The judge believed he was a wife beater. And so I figured he'll have a very little chance here. But then we got to hear the evidence, the testimony from witnesses, including Depp and Heard. And that certainly changed a lot of minds about the case.
We all know how Amber Heard blamed social media after she lost to Johnny Depp. Fans also pointed out how mainstream media favors the actress more than Depp, mainly because they are still not ready to accept that a man can be a victim of domestic violence, and Amber is very successful in playing the victim. However, the tides are starting to turn after media outlets started to realize that Amber lied and that there is indeed a very good reason why they need to stop enabling and defending her.
And testified to it over TMZ's objection. That was a very important moment of the trial. You know, she, of course, worked with the ACLU to publish the op-ed, which got her in trouble in the defamation. The point is, she cares. She's only saying she doesn't care because she just lost. And for her to say that the social media against her was unfair, you know, to me, it's like, as I said in the intro to the whole show, chicken or egg, right? Like, she was unbelievable and social media turned against her, or social media turned against her and then the jurors found her unbelievable. She thinks it's the latter. I think it's the former. What do you guys think?
Like, mainstream media is starting to not care about Heard, and it's actually sad and funny at the same time. So, how did the media treat Amber, and will this affect her appeal? Let's find out. It's no secret that Amber and Elaine Bredehoff put the blame for their loss on social media. Yep, they didn't think that their performance was so bad and still believe that the only reason Johnny won was because of the millions of supporters he has on TikTok. This is something a narcissistic person would do, right? Well, I think this narrative is about to change, especially after articles about Amber are starting to turn into negative ones. It got so bad that writers were getting so annoyed at her that they didn't even care if they got her name recently. One of the latest examples is this article. Under the photo attached in the article, you can see a caption saying, "A Johnny Depp penthouse where he once lived with Rebecca Heard is for sale." Who is Rebecca Heard? Well, the media people finally stopped caring too much and just dropped Amber right then and there. And yup, this fan agreed and said, "Really? Who in the world is Rebecca?" Not that it matters what her name is, but it just shows how much some reporters actually know about what they are writing about. Because of this, Depp supporters kept talking about this issue. Most of them found it funny though. I bet you were expecting more fans to express how funny the situation is. So here you go. One fan said, "Amber, Amanda, Rebecca, they just don't give a F anymore." Another said that this was not the last time she saw an article that spelled Amber's name wrong. The fan said, "Anytime I see her name wrong, this is what pops into my head immediately, so I had to make it. OMG, this is me in stitches." This fan, on the other hand, finds it super funny and tweeted, "This is priceless. I hope it went out all over Ellie thanks to Twitter. It can go out all over the world. LOLs. Well, it's surely a good laugh. I'm sure this annoyed Amber so much, especially since we are all aware of how much of a narcissist she is and seeing how people are starting to forget about her. Imagine how she reacted. How about you? Do you think the media is finally dropping Amber, and will this affect her appeal? Let us know in the comments below.